What's up, Pirates? Wraith and Jim here with Awaken TCG. And today, as you can see by the title, we have OP07 Secret Rares. We're going to be going over both of them, seeing if they're good or not, seeing their colors and all that stuff. But before we get into our video, I just do want to say 70.7% of you guys are not subscribed to our channel. Only 29.3% of you guys are actually subscribed to our channel that are watching our content. So what that means is if you're not subscribed, go ahead and look down below right now before we start this video and make sure you're subscribed to us. We upload every single day, and we have been for over 6 months, making us the most consistent One Piece YouTubers, and we have big goals for this channel. So if you can hit that subscribe button and like this video, you'll help us out a lot. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video.
And first up here, we've got our one of two secret rares. Both secret rares have been revealed, so we are only going to be going over those two cards today. Our first one here is going to be Sabo. Sabo is a 8 cost black character with 9,000 power and the Revolutionary Army type. His effect is going to read on play. You can trash one card from your hand and KO up to one of your opponent's cost 5 or less characters and up to one of your opponent's cost 3 or less characters. So, kind of like an OP02 black effect, where you're going to need to trash a card in order to KO something. Doesn't mean it's not strong, though. Obviously, getting out a 9k body and popping a 5 and a 3, especially in black, it's already good in itself, but the fact that it's in black and we have cost reduction means this card is a lot better. I know a lot of black decks nowadays kind of have strayed away from the trash a card to KO something because you just don't need to in a lot of these new decks, and you can keep hand advantage. But I think the power this card provides will warrant at least like 2 slots in a couple black decks for sure.
Yeah, like you said, this card seems to have a lot of value, especially a lot of the times, like, we're seeing decks like Sakazuki, Moria, these kind of decks, they like to, play a lot of bodies, and they go from having nothing on board to a lot of things on board. So something like this is definitely good to just clear stuff off. I like it. It's another card to play on curve on 8 Dawn, something that, Sakazuki right now in OP05 does not have. Or Norn OP06, I don't believe they have an 8 Dawn play. So just being able to play this on curve, clear their board, establish this body that is going to require a lot of your opponent to get rid of at 8 cost. It feels good. Yeah, I like the Sabo. I think it's a fair secret rare. I don't think it's too overpowered, but I don't think it's underwhelming. I think this is like a good secret rare.
Yeah, definitely not overpowered. As we know, Sakazuki and Moria and stuff like that, they do run the 8 cost Moria with the same cost and stat line. So I'm not really sure if this is going to take its spot. Maybe we run 2 of Sabo, 4 of Moria. This card is great, but obviously the strength of Moria cannot be understated. So if the 8 spot is already clogged up, maybe this doesn't see play, but there are going to be decks where I think this is going to shine for sure.
Yeah, I mean, because like all you really need is if your opponent goes 8 Dawn for Moria and then you're at 9 Dawn, you just go Great Eruption the Moria, Leader Swing into the Moria, you play this, now you KO the Moria.
Sure, yeah, and then a 3 as well, so a Hina or a brand new. Yeah, anything along those lines, right?
So it's like it's a great counter for Moria, which I think is amazing. So it's gonna be like, what do you prefer?
Exactly.
But
no, go ahead.
Hold on, yeah. Moria does offer just so much more value, while this you do have to trash a card. So we'll probably still see people lean more towards Moria just because of the amount of value that it actually provides. But this is a good counter to it.
Yeah, there's nothing that's going to change the fact that Moria is busted, but this card is very good in itself. And last up here, we've got Ace. So the 2 brothers, not including Luffy, are going to be our secret rares this set. Pretty interesting choice because I don't think any of the leaders actually have anything to do with them besides Dragon. But Dragon is red and Sabo is black, so those don't correlate. But anyway, let's get into this card. It is going to be Portgas the Ace, a yellow 10 cost character with 10,000 power and the Whitebeard Pirates type. And it's going to read on play. You can add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. Then, if you have 2 life cards or less, this character gains a rush for this turn. So, This card's very strong. I don't think there's any debating that. A 10-10 rush that just heals you unconditionally. This is one of the very few cards in yellow that kind of just, on play just heals you. Big Mom is leader locked. Yamato is locked to 1 life or less. This one at 2 life or less is going to make it a bit easier. And then also having Rush on top of that is going to be really good, whether you need to swing into their leader or you need to clear their board. Just a generically amazing yellow card. Honestly, I could see every yellow leader running this card from this point on.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you get half of the 10 mom effect, which is fine because you get to swing. So technically, you're going to get rid of their life anyway, or you're going to have so much pressure on board swinging at something that they're going to have to let it go or give you cards, and then you have a 10k that's stuck on the board. That's also 10 cost, by the way, so it's going to be harder to remove, hard to even get rid of in the first place because it's that, that 10k stat line, which is hard to get rid of. This card, obviously the rush only works if you're at 1 life or less, but let's say you're at 4 life, 5 life, and you go ahead and just play this, get another life, establish the body. It's still an amazing card.
Yeah, and talking about decks this may be played in, I don't know if we're playing this in Katakuri. Katakuri already has 10 Mom. I don't know if you need to slot this in, but the instant deck that just came into my head as soon as I saw this was NL. This card is going to be so good in NL. Right now, the only unconditional heal you have in that deck is Yamato. The other one being Katakuri, but obviously it's kind of awkward because you need a target on board sometimes, and it doesn't always work out. This is going to be next to Yamato. I'd say better than Yamato. Obviously, Yamato can remove something. This one, though, has Rush on top of it, so you can attack in the board, and you'll probably be able to remove something anyway. And the stat line's bigger, and, the heal is just honestly better. It is 2 or less life cards, but obviously, if you're NL, that's always going to be online.
Yeah, like Yamato, the thing with Yamato is for you to get a good KO, your opponent still has to be at 4 to 3 life, right? So that means you can't really pressure early on. If you ever do pressure and they're at 2 life, 1 life, and you're at 1 life healing with Yamato, you're rarely getting a KO on the board that means anything. Maybe like a brand new, maybe a Hina, but it's at that point, it's you're just establishing a 9k body and you're healing 1. This, on the other hand, not only do you get to heal, you get to swing with it right away. You establish a bigger body. You're still getting that heal off, but now you have, you don't have to wait for your opponent to play things and starve them. You can just, be aggressive, swing, because at 10 Dawn, guess what you're doing? You're going to heal a life, and you're swinging 10k at their leader for pressure or their board, and it's just, this card right here is going to take a Nell to a new height, I think. I think this is undoubtedly the better secret rare from this set.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. And definitely going to make sure NL never dies, just like his leader effect, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, now you have Yamato, leader effect, and Katakuri, so NL's looking scary. All right, Pirates, thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed our slide. We took some time and made it look pretty for you guys. But with that being said, make sure to like this video. Comment down below if you're excited for any of the other OP07 cards, and tell me what leader you're going to play. Subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, at 5,000 subs, we're giving away 5 OP06 boxes. Yes, you heard that right. 5 people are going to win 1 box, and we're giving away 5 OP06 boxes at 5,000 subs, for you guys. This is all for you guys. We do it for you guys. You guys show us support, and we really appreciate it. So thank you guys once again. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.